You are not lazy. Your brain is overloaded. Your brain isn't broken, all right? It's just hijacked. In a world that profits from your distraction, focus has become your rarest superpower. But what if I told you that you could command deep focus not someday, not when you're ready, but today, right now, on command in under 60 seconds? This is not motivation, it's neuroscience and energy in sync. Today, I'm going to give you the exact formula I use to switch my mind from chaos to clarity instantly. Isn't that amazing? Are you intrigued? I'm Pearl, a rapid transformational therapist and a hypnotherapist trained by Marisa Peer. Now, over years, I have learned that focus is not about discipline. It is about state. When you know how to shift your state, you can call focus on command. And I'm about to walk you through 3 simple steps that helped me drop into flow before filming, writing, and creating anything. All right? Are you interested? Is that ticking your heart and your mind? Your brain has 2 models, okay? The first model is the model of a wanderer, and the other one is the model of a targeter. Now, the wanderer chases novelty, notifications, dopamine, and endless tabs, okay? The targeter locks onto what matters. This is the interesting aspect that we're going to delve into more. And that's where we get our answers from. When you cannot focus, it's not because you're weak-willed. It is because your brain hasn't switched from being a wanderer to being a targeter. And here's the secret. The switch is emotional. It's not logical at all. You don't think your way into focus. You feel your way into focus. That's a very interesting aspect about it. Focus starts from within the body. When you inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 2 seconds, and then exhale for 6 seconds. The rhythm quiets your stress hormones and tells your brain, we are safe, we are happy. And safety unlocks clarity. When you feel safe is when you start getting more clarity towards what is it that you want to do. Close your mind. Imagine a small golden dot between your eyes, your eyebrows, your inner spotlight. Every scattered thought fades in the background when you are focusing on this center, this golden light. You whisper to yourself that I choose to focus on the things which matter. Everything else is just background. You've just given your brain a single target. And that's what brings your brain from a wandering state to a targeting state. Because simple physical cue may be pressing your thumb or your index finger together. Yeah. Each time you enter deep focus, repeat that gesture. Every time you feel better, just do this. We call it Dhyan Mudra as well. The concentration gesture. Within days, your nervous system is going to link this moment to that focus state. So you now have a focus switch. Every time you're going to get, after you program your brain, you have created a switch which can now drift you from a chaotic state to a targeting state, to a focus state. And now, congratulations, you have a focus switch that you can flip any moment, any time. It's just emotional in the end. It's just about programming your brain in the end. When I first started making videos, my mind was everywhere. I promise. I think, what if no one watches? What if I stumble? What if I don't get views? What if my channel does not get monetized? While now also my channel is not monetized, I'm still starting. I'm just beginning to make videos and make my impact slowly and slowly. And I'm so thankful. I feel blessed that people are getting on board with me on this journey. And that's where I want to tell you how this all began, right? These thoughts were actually stopping me from achieving the target that I had to achieve. And right now, my target was to consistently make videos, which then would lead to monetization, which then would lead to number of viewers, which then would lead to creating an impact, right? But the first step was making videos. And that making the videos was getting dampened by all the thoughts in the background. What if no one watches? What if I stumble, right? Every time I would experience this chaos, I'd take a deep breath. And one more. And one more. 3 deep breaths. Hold them for 2 seconds. And then exhale them in 6 seconds. My mind would just calm down. That noise, that creepy stress all around my head would just start to shed away. And all that was left in the end was a golden dot of visualization, which was my mind center. And that switch which I had created every time that peace was created, right? And then I felt calm, I felt sharp, I felt creative, right? And that is when I realized that focus isn't effort, it's entry. You don't fight into it, you step into it. And after that calm, I'd not worry about what people would say, whether my videos would be seen, not seen. Didn't matter. What really mattered was, am I creating some amazing stuff in my video? Am I really, truly doing justice to what I wanted to do, in my videos? That's all that mattered. And I would just make the video and leave the rest with my hope. Because I was manifesting and I was backing up my manifestation, my visualization with action. And that action was making videos. And that could only happen when I could focus. And that could only happen when I dissolved the background noise. And how did I dissolve the background noise? By just switching on from my chaotic situation, from all those chaotic talks, to coming to a point where all I would see was a golden dot in the center of my eyebrows, and just no noise at all. Beauty, right? So, yeah, do this once a week, once a day. Let's practice right now. You know, you can sit tall, inhale 3 seconds, exhale 6 seconds, and hold 2 seconds. That's a simple theory. And all you say in that quiet environment is, I choose to focus. And I choose to focus and do the things which I'm meant to do without worrying about how they're going to go. I'm just going to do my things. So, yeah, that's it. That's all you have to do. And if you just do this once a day for a week, soon that anchor, that your brain will program every time every time you are calm, you are, pressing your thumb against your index finger, your one breath, your one anchor is going to touch the drop. It'll take you straight to your focus. And focus is power. Focus is trained reflex. It is not a lucky moment. Focus is power, and the power begins in your presence. When your mind, body, and energy join, your command becomes unshakable focus anytime. And it's not even 30 seconds, it's less than 60 seconds. Try it today and comment below what's that one task you want to focus on right now. If this has helped you, subscribe to my channel, join me. I'm Pearl, and we are mastering the science of focus, manifestation, visualization, and success together. We are in this beautiful journey together. I love you all. Thank you.